Hello friends, welcome back to a new video, and today I have something special to show you. Very frequently we see people open up with a 1-gate expand, and very frequently in Protoss versus Protoss, these people die with the 1-gate expand. Today I'm gonna be using my quick expansion as bait for my opponent to attack into me, and while they attack into me, I backstab them in the back, because that is where most of the backstabs go. A frontal step I'm also, I'm not opposed to. If I see an opportunity, if I smell a play, I might go for a front step. But the main plan here is a backstab. Let me explain to you what that means exactly. So I'm opening up here with a very fast nexus. A nexus timing that can theoretically not be blocked. So we're going to build this at 18 supply or 17 supply. We're going to send our worker down in a little bit. Look at that. Boom, beautiful worker timing. Pre-gas. This is pre-gas. Please do note that. Gonna hide this idiot on the low ground, and then if he were to scout me right now, he would run up my ramp and be too late to block it. There we go. So he is trying to scout, he's too late to block everything, and I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? He doesn't know yet what he's gonna do. He's probably considering going for some type of proxy, and he has two choices here. He can proxy with this worker, although now that is too late. And if he does do that, I'm going to scout his proxy, right? The second choice is to send out a second worker, which is, I think, what my opponent is doing here. And when I say I think, I'm pretty damn certain that that's what my opponent is doing here. We're going to throw this little Corona boost out there. Now, because I really believe that my opponent is indeed going for this lame play, a bit of a proxy robo. We can try to find a proxy robo. I'm not necessarily against this. I'm not a huge fan of scouting, but I think in this particular case, it's actually not that bad to scout around a little bit. Like, I don't really want to see what's happening on his side of the map anyway, because I don't care, because I already know exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Like, so I'd rather just have some information on his first proxy location, if he does have a proxy, which he, by the way, doesn't really seem to have, which is almost kind of weird. Almost kind of weird. We're going to get 3 chronos on this thing in general. Okay. And then we get our next unit out. And we're going to send this idiot in as well. I would really love to kill that. I do not want to not kill it. Oh, what the hell? That is so late. That is extraordinarily late. So that can mean multiple things here. It can mean 3-4 things actually. Number 1, it's going to be a Stargate. Number 2, it's going to be a Robo. Or number 3, he just was sleeping. Oh, it is going to be a Robo. There we go. Oh, that's losing that worker really sucks, by the way, because I needed that for my counterattack proxy. So my general plan here, like I said, is very simple. It's just to backstab my opponent. But in order to successfully backstab the opponent, you do need a pylon on the other side of the map. And right now, I don't really have anything of the sort. So we're just gonna sit over here. I wanna see what he's up to. Gonna get this one down here. Oh, look at you go. No way he's gonna go for it, right? Ooh, that would be bad news for him, wouldn't it? This is extraordinarily bad news for him, by the way. So here we go. Here, this is the base trade coming in right now. I already did a good job here, but this is still alive. I lost some workers. Not a whole lot, but maybe enough workers for him to get something done. I'm just going to add a 4th gateway as well, because all I care about right now is unit production, nothing else. I just care about unit production. And don't forget, this low ground base is actual bait. This low ground base is bait. We're going to give that up the moment he gives us the opportunity to give it up. So we're just going to walk up here. If I can get the kill on this, that would be fantastic. And boom, we give it up right now. Actually, maybe we can even hold. No, okay, I'm not sure why I did this. Like, literally my entire game plan was giving up the low ground. And the moment my opponent shows up and I smell an opportunity to take a bad fight, I take the opportunity to take an absolutely god-awful fight. Not just a bad one, like legitimately god-awful. That was really freaking stupid. Either way, we are still in his main base, so the base trade continues. We are going to hold the high ground as well. So all we need to do right now is actually just still hold the high ground. Like the win condition is still fairly similar. Let's see if we can hit this with a Cheeky little force shooter too. That was terrible for me. Okay, here we are winning. Okay, here we are probably not winning. Oh, he's gonna recall. Which is a terrible call, obviously. You cannot recall. Like, once you get going, you have to kind of continue going forever. I wonder if I can clear something over there. I don't think it's gonna be the case. Now, what he most likely is going to do at this point, by the way, is go for another attack, because it's his only option. He can't not go for another attack, right? All he has right now is an army lead. I have a base lead, I have a worker lead. So you'd be very tempted, many Protoss players would be tempted here to start defending their low ground. You don't actually have to do that. The only thing I have to defend is my high ground. And I'm gonna just defend my high ground this time. So you're just kind of keeping these guys in check. More batteries on the way. I think his plan is very simple. I thought he was gonna go for a for something else. This is even more simple, it's just running across the map. I thought his plan was significantly more simple. I do have a recall available. I want that in case I get locked in here. It would suck to get locked in here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he really has plans, huh? He really does have plans. Ooh, where did you go? Okay, and now we have our own little plan. Oh, snipe that. We know that there's no prism around, because we just saw that on the other side of the map. We don't have to worry at all here. And in here you can make another play, like a very similar play to what I've been doing this entire time. I probably should have cleared this a bit earlier already. Ooh, this could have gone significantly better for me. Also could have gotten worse, could have gone worse. I'm gonna send these guys across the map. I'm gonna keep this at home. The only problem I have at this point, or well, I have many problems in life, but my main problem that I have at this point is that I don't have a lot of vision on the other side of the map. I kind of want to maybe get adept over here, because I think it would be great to have. My income is still significantly better, by the way, than my opponents. Like, I know that for a fact, because I killed so many of his workers. There's nothing he can do about that, none. Are we going to play one base versus one base? I think I'm winning that, no? Oh, you forgot the force field there. Very important. Oh, I forgot the force field too. I don't know who it's worse for. Well, probably for him, actually. I don't quite know what his worker count is. We can move back a little bit still, by the way. We don't really have a whole lot of business in this general area. His worker count isn't even that bad. Like, it's surprising to me. It really is. I thought his worker count would be significantly worse, but it really is not. Okay, Prism goes down. And he tried his best here, but at the end of the day, I still have like 12 supply over here as well. So even if I end up like barely losing this fight, well, I would be in trouble if I barely lose this fight because I lose all my workers. But I can still eventually move back, and 5 Stalkers, 2 Adepts is enough to kill a Prism and an Immortal. So, interesting game, but a W for me, and that's of course what we play for. Next opponent here is going to be Art, a 6.2k Protoss player. We're going to try something similar once more. I also was thinking of maybe going for an Adept run-by. I think Adept run-bys are a little bit more risky, because if there's a wall, Adepts just aren't that powerful. But if there's no wall, then Adepts are extraordinarily powerful, and they can just instantly win you the game with the first shade in. The problem I have with like the Stalker type of stuff is it's a little bit more vulnerable to sentries, because there's no way to ever escape. And on top of that, it also... Well, actually, that's it. That actually is the only reason why. I mean, I guess you don't get into a mineral line as fast. The nice thing about Stalkers, though, is that if I get to the top of a ramp, I just kind of win the game. Which one could argue is probably a bigger deal than killing some workers. But I guess in these scenarios, killing like 5 workers is good enough to put you so far ahead that it's practically a game win as well. So, it's you know, you got to make some choices in life. And the only choice that I do want to make this time, for certain, is going to be the choice of not losing my worker. Although last game, losing my workers wasn't really a choice. It was just me losing it because I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, we get a scout. Well, he gets a scout. I'm gonna try the proxy here. I don't understand why they scout late and then still want to do a reactive proxy. It is so much worse. So much worse as well. It's like not just a little bit worse, but it is so much worse. It is crazy how much worse it is. It actually is crazy how much worse it is. So, we're going to see a... I mean, this is going to be a... This has to be a robotics facility, right? It is the only thing that makes any sense. He's going to push it very far forward. I actually think this is too close. I actually truly do believe this is too close. Okay. I'm just gonna follow this guy around for a bit. Look at this stuff though. He's gonna hit another one. It's pretty much what I had expected. And look at this. This is actually gonna be freaking sick. Oh, I don't actually want to lose all these guys. Please kill it before it comes out. Okay, now we run this across the map. Oh, he's in? No. So we're just gonna go full run, send it across the map. And he probably thinks he's doing, you know... Oh, crap. He's doing God's work, is what he's thinking right now. Oh, that's good. Well executed by me. I actually really do wonder what his plans are here. So he needs to have another warp in at home, that's for certain. Okay, here's the warp in. We're now gonna send these guys back home. I need some type of a defense as well. I didn't really think of that until now. Which is probably a mistake. Like, I needed something to tell him, hey, what you're doing right now is not okay. Just stop it, please. I think I hit that pretty late. I took too big of a risk doing what I did here. See what we can do out here though. It's not so bad. Okay, we killed a little dude. We have no freaking gateways left, which is actually going to be a serious issue. I'm going to recall these two once I'm on top of the ramp. I actually really want a Stargate here as well. This is an awkward game. It's because I kind of... Oh my god, we just cancelled that. That was terrible for me. Let's see. Does he have a wall? No. He does have a couple of units here, though. So he's paying attention. Answer is no. If I can get like 5 worker kills here, that would be great news, right? You also have a Stargate? Just gonna warp in 3 more over here. So I know now that he definitely wants to go up here. If I ever get an expansion, I win the game. Right? We also know that for certain. Is he gonna finish this? No way. Yes way, apparently. Ooh, don't love this. Don't love this at all, huh? Okay, all I need to do is actually just stay alive. I just don't think it's gonna be possible. I really hate how poorly I played this out. Oh, we have a freaking immortal now, though. With one immortal, we might be capable of just doing it, to be honest. Because we're going to get this thing at some point. Our immortal, or our our little void ray. Look at this. Okay, that's gonna be good. If he kills all my workers, I'm cooked, right? So we need to make sure that he can't kill all my workers. Then we're less cooked. It's at least turning into an idiotic game, which is, I guess, nice. The main problem that I have is that I am losing all my workers. Yeah, he is too much. Dang it. We got so freaking close there in the end as well. The main mistake was not sticking with the plan. Like, I got so greedy. I was like, oh, look how close by this is. The thing is, if you want to kill this, and it's this close, I can actually just do it. But I have to pull like 6 or 7 workers. And what you do is you just pure chrono boost on stalkers. You don't get any workers on your low ground. Rally everything into your main. And you just go for the freaking pylons. Make sure that this worker cannot add anything extra. I also did a bad job on that. Look at that. I could have just killed this, right? And this second pylon never comes up in that case. It's also a free win. But I didn't even chrono my second unit because I wanted to get my warp gate. I kind of still had my original plan. I was like, oh, that's going to be cool. But I should have just pulled the workers to deal with this because it's way too close and you cannot defend it. I'm going to have 2 stalkers. His best case scenario is he has 2 stalkers. 2 stalkers versus 2 stalkers, but I have 6 or 7 probes with me. He's just going to lose the game. So that was pretty silly. But silly mistakes are, you know, they're part of the game. And I managed to, well, make one. So I'm part of the game too, is what I'm trying to say. That's not a positive thing in this case. Alright, up next we've got our boy Geralt over here. We're gonna try our best to make the same scenario happen. And this is the importance of not just having a plan, but also sticking to that plan. I think too frequently, like when you change a plan, you should completely switch away from it. I did not do a good job of that there. I'm feeling a little bit faster in this game already. It's good news. Gonna get this gateway out here. Geralt usually is a gate scouter. He is someone that likes to block his opponent from doing what the opponent wants to do in the early game, specifically if it comes to early expanding. But this kind of circumvents that entire thing. So the way that you beat this particular build is by scouting earlier. And you're in a really awkward position. If you get scouted early, you're trying to do that 1 gate expand without gas, because you don't have gas. So it's not very easy to transition away from it. You're just really late with tech. You're not going to be capable of throwing down your Nexus. So if the worker is here already at this point, like I am cooked. Like cooked to the absolute max, you know? Like it's going to freaking suck. Luckily for me, he wasn't here in time. And as a result, we are gonna get these things down. Can I check if he's here? Okay, he hasn't shown up, or if he has shown up, he's already moved away. Quick response if that's the case. And shout out to him for that. Do love a good quick response. Okay, now we're gonna check over here. Okay, so he went for a second gateway scout. And as a result, he's not gonna be capable of going for that proxy. That is the... At least that's what I think the result is gonna be. I'd love to have a pylon down here. They're just going to run away from him. And the reason why I do this is because then he has to show what he's going to do with his worker. So now I know enough. He is pretending to attack me, while at the same time probably proxying again. This has been the theme so far, and I think this is going to continue being the theme here. Okay, 1 more chrono. I'm not sure if this is even correct. Just going to look around. It is possible, of course, that my opponent goes for a... some type of 1 gate as well, by the way. I hadn't really considered that yet. Like a 1 gate expand. It's actually not... He's dealing a lot of damage to this pylon, by the way. What the hell? Actually, a lot of freaking damage. I think it's going to be adept adept now. He's going to try blocking here. You see that? He absolutely did try to block there. Oh, that's good news. That is great stuff for me. And it's not great that I lose it, but... I think it's great that it happened. It actually is great that it happened. Because I get a big scout. I don't have like a hardcore confirmation of what this is exactly, but I do believe it is going to be... Oh my god. What is he doing? What is he doing out there? That's my question now. Because I would love to know. Is he just gonna late scout or no? Look at this. Can I get this thing in? I bet it is a... What'd you call him? A Stargate, by the way. Like, I just bet that this is gonna be a Stargate. We're just gonna get 2 over here, 1 Stalker in here. And this thing is gonna scout. And then our next warp in is gonna go all the way across the map. I don't give a crap about losing workers because I'm getting ready to kill you. Okay, he's actually not doing a whole lot here, is he? So there's not going to be a Stargate, at least not for now. Which is surprising to me. He sees my complete lack of everything. Does he have a battery? He doesn't have a battery. Okay, that's probably going to lose him this game. The lack of a battery there is probably going to straight up lose him the game. So we're going to try to shade in. And then while I'm busy shading in, we're also moving in at the same time. And we just straight up win it. And that's the... You just can't be greedy against this. People think, oh look, it's a fast expansion. Let me just be really freaking greedy against this. That's obviously not the correct answer. He's gonna go into DTs, I think. Okay, he's gonna just leave the game. He went at 3rd base. Wow. Yeah, he was like, man, I'm so far behind in this early game. What a terrible early game. Instantly leaves it, and I just win it. There you go. After that spanking I just gave Gerald, apparently more Protoss players are willing to take it. They see me with the whip in hand and they say, I want some of that. Not realizing that this is not going to be a fun time for them at all. Alright? They call me Daddy Stem. Because I have a kid. Not because I'm, you know, the BDSM king with the whip. Big difference there. No, why the hell am I building an assimilator? Oh my god, this is terrible. We'll cancel it. You get some of your money back, not all of it. You get 75% back. Assimilators are cheap enough. I can live with this. I mean, it sucks. It genuinely does suck, but it could have been worse. I could have, for example, not cancelled it and given up on my build. Oh, cutie patootie. Okay, he's gonna... Obviously, he's gonna go here. Oh my god, I'm such a freaking scouter, man. I'm such a scouter. I'm scouting left, right, and center, baby. I've invented scouting. That's what it is. I've invented it. Okay? Whoop. Can I take a gas here? And at the same time... Oh yeah, hell yeah. This is feeling good. But he's not actually here, though. Okay, well, we're just gonna go into his main base then and figure out what the hell Bossman is up to. Whoop, this is not as great as I was hoping it would be. I want to see if he's getting an expansion or not. And if so, then what the hell are you doing with that expansion is my next question. Okay, we don't see a 1-gate expand. I want to see if there's a second pylon at home. It's going to give us a lot of information immediately. Oh crap, I forgot to start my warp gate. That also gives me a lot of information. Okay, second pylon at home. Starting with a stalker here. It's a nice start. Let's see what else we can do. No third pylon, by the way, which is highly suspicious. We're just gonna block this with a pylon temporarily. Pull out a gas instantly. Look at that. What are we doing here, boss? He's not building anything, is he, boss man? Oh, look at that. He's moving in position here. Oh, buddy. Now hush, little baby, don't you cry. I wonder if I can actually hold this, though. So to me, it's obvious it's going to be Stargate. I said that last time as well, and then it wasn't Stargate. That's just how life is sometimes, you know? Sometimes you're wrong. I could actually reblock this, by the way. It would be crazy powerful as well. If I would have reblocked that, it would have been so good for me. I decided against it. Because I'm a little bit wild like that, but... Okay, look at this. This is gonna be such a sick play, honest to god. Hop. That's good. I know what this is. Like, I'm not crazy. I know exactly what it is you're doing, but... Like, I so know what it is that you're doing here. We're just gonna get 2 warp pins, no? So, natural is pretty safe. Main base still needs to get a little bit safer. I know what you're doing. I know what it is you're doing, but... Okay, here we go. 6 Stalkers. We save him up. He's gonna wait for 2 Oracles. I can smell it. Oh, what the... He's 1 base already? Oh, that's not really what I had expected at all. Okay, we can kill this. We might have a chance. Maybe no, though. Awkward game. Okay, we do get in here. Maybe we can kill this at least. Okay, I thought he had an expansion. I thought I'd, you know, done a good enough job there. Getting a potential expansion. We're just gonna full base rate, I guess. Full send base rate. Is he gonna recall here or what? Oh, lost 1. He's chrono boosting something. Okay, we're just gonna keep running away. I think he's gonna recall now. Probably has to. Oh, he's catching me here. We got 2 workers in this mix. He can recall into this position if he wants to, which is going to be a serious issue because I probably cannot run away from him if that's his plan. He really does need to recall now, though. He's not doing that. That could end relatively poor for him, couldn't it? I still have this thing. Gonna keep mining with a single worker. He must have something somewhere on the map. I just don't know where. Oh, he of course has the proxy. Not rebuild our base and it's being revealed. Okay, what if we just go here right now? So we send this guy. We're gonna try to kill this thing too. I'm still seriously mining here too. This thing's still alive as well. I am the voice. I wonder what his plan is. I don't have enough to start another assimilator, by the way. Okay, he's just going back home. Yeah, I think he just has too much at this point. Oh, I can't believe he actually tricked me. If I had like 1 extra battery in the main base, he would have been super cooking this game. I just was so certain that he was playing Stargate. And not Proxy Robo anymore. Oh, what a game to end it, though. It provides very interesting games. Yeah, look at this. If I have a battery on the high ground and I'm there already, like in position to deal with this garbage, like 1 battery here, which is what my plan was. I just was ready to do the 6 Stalker counterattack. I was waiting for the Oracles. But if I have a battery here on the side, I probably shouldn't have gone in here either. I should have waited for like another warp in, and then maybe go for it. Like I needed a bit more gas. Maybe 3 adepts over here would have helped me big time, because he had a lot of adepts, a couple of Stalkers as well, and just a single immortal. I think if we take it from there, I'm not saying we win the game, but he has no more reinforcements. I can fight into this thing. I can even battery recharge it once, put a couple of probes to kill this sentry. You know, if I play this perfect, I think I have at least a 40% chance of winning it. But I didn't play it perfect, and instead we're going to lose 39 points here. That's going to be the end of today's video. We win, we lose, and in the end, we end where we started. It's the circle of life, as they sang in The Lion King. And that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you had a great circle of life as well. And I'll see you all next time for a new video. Bye-bye.